YouTube and Snapchat and Rumble and fucks, shake your tits and swing your dicks. It's the last Friday in February, and as a reward for making it all the way to the end of the week, I'm happy to present you with another areola, arousing episode of your favorite internet sensation with libation. The Friday wrap-up is here. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to today's libation. I'm drinking a little Jameson's cold brew again. I mean, it's getting close to March. You know what that means? St. Patty's Day's right around the corner. What do we do on St. Patty's Day? We get fucked up. And nothing fucks you up better than a nice Irish libation that's laced with coffee. So I'll salute to drink up and be somebody. That's good. Okay, well, it has been a hell of a fucking week. Let me just tell you, all the crazies are just running around. So the schools in California this week announced that they're going to get rid of honors classes because it's not very diversified. There's not enough black kids in these classes, these honor classes. So I guess they're too dumb. And, well, I guess that fucking ruins it for everybody else. I mean, I'm not saying black people are dumb, okay? There's a lot of smart black people. There's a lot of dumb ones. There's a lot of smart white people. There's a lot of dumb ones. I don't know if there's too many dumb Asian kids. They're all very good at math. But my point is this, okay? If you got a stupid fucking kid, why is you got to ruin it for somebody who's got a smart kid? I don't understand. Not everybody's going to be a fucking rocket scientist. Sometimes we need some skilled labor too, okay? So that's California for you. They fucking ruined the honors classes. Monday was President's Day. I didn't do a whole hell of a lot, you know. I took a break from doing housework. I've been working in the house. I had to go pick up some tiles and did a little running around. I did manage to watch that new Black Panther movie, Wakanda Forever. Okay, it's on. It was streaming. Thankfully, I didn't fucking pay for it. What a piece of shit movie! Disney's ruining everything again. Okay, I mean, I don't understand why they didn't recast Chadwick Boseman. Okay, you know something? They wanted they didn't want to tarnish his legacy. Bullshit. If it was anybody else, they'd have fucking recast. They recasted William Hurt. Granted, they leveled up and they got Harrison Ford, but why can't we recast Chadwick Boseman? The movie would have been so much fucking better if they did. Now I like Chadwick Boseman, but the fact of the matter is, he fucking lied. He failed to tell Marvel that he had a terminal illness. And I don't blame him, because if he told them that, they wouldn't have cast him in the first place, and they wouldn't try to build a franchise around him. He wanted a fucking paycheck. I understand. But recast him. You know something? They could do like a revolving thing. Every Black Panther movie, they just cast a new person. They could have used Cedric the Entertainer. A fat Black Panther. Come on. That would have been great. You cut to Cedric the Entertainer. Ooh, them Wakandan girls, they be feeding you. They can cook, baby. He's driving a 72 Lincoln Continental, all tricked out, you know. Or they could have cast Kevin Hart. He's in shape. I mean, come on, a 3-foot Black Panther would be like a black cub. You know, they could have given Bill Cosby a second shot at stardom. Imagine Bill Cosby as the Black Panther. You see, I got my own herb-shaped fruit. What I do is I find the white people, the white women, and I drug them with this Wakandan drink. It's a Wakandan Coke and a smile, you know. I use my pudding pop, and I mean, that would have been fucking great. Anything would have been better than what they fucking put out. The movie sucked. Don't waste your time. On some sad news, it turns out that Bruce Willis has been diagnosed with full-on Alzheimer's. So as we speak right now, he's probably taking a shit in a house plant. I shouldn't make fun. Alzheimer's is nothing to make fun. Fuck knows, I'll probably have it at some point in my life. So, you know, if you see me shitting in a plant, it's probably because my brain just stopped working. Lent started this week. Everybody goes, well, what are you giving up? People give up the fucking dumbest shit at Lent. I mean, people giving up eating meat. They give up fucking drinking. You might as well give up the will to live if you're going to do that shit. I mean, people keep asking, what are you giving up for Lent? Because I look so fucking religious. I'll tell you what I'm giving up for Lent, okay? I'm giving up being nice to dumb people. Okay? And that includes you liberal twat waffles too. Yeah, up until now, this has been me being nice. Now that stops. As of Wednesday, I'm no longer being nice to dumb people, and that includes liberals. Okay? Wednesday was also Ash Wednesday. Everybody's walking around with a fucking cigar stain on their forehead. Dumb. It's just dumb. And to kick Lent off, 50,000 young people flocked to Kentucky for a prayer revival. Okay? 50,000 young men and women decided to go to Kentucky, the land of bourbon, to praise Jesus.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get
laid. You're definitely not getting laid at a thing like this. There's always like that one guy, hey, there's a lot of chicks down here. Let's go down and maybe we get some tail. No, not here. Jesus doesn't want us to fuck. I mean, maybe if you're Protestant or Episcopalian, but these Christian broads are not giving out any fucking tail. And Donald Trump went to Ohio. So, this Ohio thing's been in the fucking news. So Donald Trump, now nobody from the Biden administration has gone down to Ohio to visit these people and help them. Now, granted, it was the governor of Ohio the fucking trains derailed. We don't know. Trains are derailing left and right lately. It's got to be fucking Buttigieg's fault. But, hey, why should anybody in the Biden administration take the blame? And then once the trains went off the track, if my train goes off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. The governor of Ohio, probably a fucking Democrat, decided to burn the chemicals. That was a good idea. So now it created this fucking toxic plume all over Ohio. Nobody from the Biden administration has gone there. Joe Biden went to the Ukraine. Okay, he got on it's a 30-minute flight on Air Force One from Washington, D.C., to Ohio. This cocksucker went in the opposite direction, 13 hours to the fucking Ukraine. Pete Buttigieg, where is he? Nowhere to be found. So the first one to go down there was Donald Trump. Now let me explain something to you. He's not the president anymore. That's an argument for another day. So he goes down there and he brought them supplies and water, and he bought people food. Granted, it was from McDonald's, but he loves McDonald's. He brought everybody food and he brought joy to people. More importantly. Kind of like me. I bring joy to people everywhere I fucking go. So, because Trump made everybody look bad, now that kind of lit a fire under everybody's ass. Now the EPA has decided to go down there. FEMA has decided to go down there. Buttigieg rode his bicycle through there and held his breath. But my point is, nobody fucking went down until after Donald Trump made them look bad. And he did this on his own dime. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. It wasn't a political rally. He actually went down there. I mean, granted, will it bring him votes? Sure. But point is, he went down there first before the elected officials even got down there. And this is the thing that's fucked up. The other day, I'm watching the fucking news. CNN and Pete Buttigieg are blaming Donald Trump for the fucking catastrophe in Ohio. Somehow, he made the trains derail and then convinced everybody to burn chemicals. I mean, they'll blame this guy for if a volcano erupts in Hawaii, they'll go, oh, it's Trump's fault. This is the level of fucking insanity that these people have sunk to. I swear to Christ, I wish I was making this shit up, but I'm not. Oh, boy. Turtle fucking crazy cookies and Jesus all right here on today's Friday wrap-up. All right, kids. For your inspirational black quotes. Well, like I said, it's the last Friday of Black History Month. So I saved the best for last. This next clip is gonna talk about, the diversities between the black and white culture. Everything from, this is a philosopher that just was ahead of his time. I mean, not so much ahead of his time, but just spoke the truth. And everybody loved him. Everyone loved him, including myself. He's going to talk about the differences between the black and white culture, from everything ranging from, child raising, work ethic, sexual relationships, everything that you can think of. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you one of my favorite comedians, by the way, the great Bernie Mac.
Here I am. Yeah. Told y'all I'm coming. Did I tell you? Didn't no motherfucker tell you? Sick of this shit. What type of shit it is? White folks in the house. Goddamn. I see white folks, man, in the house. I want to say, first off, welcome. Goddamn it, welcome. Boy, when white folks come see you, boy, you successful. You somebody. North Carolina. Shit. Man, I'm so tired. I've been shaking hands all motherfucking night. No, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm tired. Black folks shaking hands, white folks different. Black folks, you gotta be in fucking shape. Show me some love, motherfucker. Show me some love. Can't believe the fucking kids. Everybody talking about kids. Everybody talking about how bad kids is. You know it's bad. But see, you can't say kids bad. I say it for you. These motherfuckers bad. I will fuck a kid up. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying what you can't say. You feel the same goddamn way I feel. So I'm from the old school. I'll kick a kid ass. When a kid get 1 year old, I believe you got the right to hit him in the throat or the stomach. If you're grown enough to talk back, you're grown enough to get fucked up. Don't tell me all this here. See, it ain't the kid, it's us. See, we're some punk-ass parents, see. See, we the puss-ass parents today. See, I need to go back in the old school, because there ain't no grandmamas no more. Ain't that a bitch? See, ain't no grandmama. Remember Big Mama? See, Big Mama gone. See, you're a grandmama now, what, you 24? Great-grandmama 36. Talking about I ain't babysitting shit. She got her hair done, nail done, fucked up ass hairdos. I'm so sick of motherfucking these motherfucking hairdos with the glue on it and don't move and shit. I'm so tired of that shit. You know that, man, you know what? Black women is different than white women. See, white women go swimming. Black women ain't getting no fucking water. This shit gotta last. You know black women, that shit lasts one motherfucking week. I had to, when black women get their hair and nails done, you ain't getting no pussy, don't even ask none. They don't even want no sleep. They'll sleep just like this here. You fuck with a black woman hair, she'll kick your goddamn ass. Man, blacks don't mess around. We different from night and day, but we the same, but we do shit different. Black people are the only people to go to work, man, tell the boss what the fuck we ain't gonna do. I'm not doing shit. Don't fuck with me today. I ain't come here to work. I'm tired. My son got shot. I'm sick of this shit. You know it, man. We funny. But I like white people. It's not about black and white. You know, but they do shit different. When they go on break on the job, 15 minutes. They go to their desk, they eat their cheese sandwich. Drink their goddamn tea. 15 minutes, they back on the fucking job. My people, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with us. I don't know what's wrong with us. When we go on break, that's just what the fuck we do. We break. You got to look for our motherfucking ass. You seen Jimbo? I'm tired. I'm 42 years old. Talking about coochie. Fuck coochie. All sex. I'm sick of all that shit. Come on, do something special. Bust your motherfucking head, that's what the fuck I do. Put your mouth on me for what, you nasty son of a bitch. If I want all sex, I gotta give clues. I gotta give hints. Come here, put your head right here for a minute, you know. Then when they do it, they try to do this shit wrong so you can tell them to stop. And when they finally do it, they play like they don't know what they're doing. Real fucked up. So you can say, oh, that's all right. I don't say that's all right, no. I let them keep going because they got to learn. They got to learn. Because when they do it, you know, we all grown here. You ever say when you do get special attention? I had a woman one time, long time ago. She was giving me special attention, but she was looking dead at me, you know. What the fuck are you looking at me for? You know, I don't know what to say to her. What the fuck you talking? What, you doing a good job? Keep up the good work.
I can watch Bernie Mac clips over and over again, and I fucking double over laughing every fucking time. What a sin this poor guy died, because he was fucking hilarious. If you haven't bored, kids, Google Bernie Mac videos, Google original Kings of Comedy. This guy was fucking drop dead hysterical. Okay? Anyway, on another Biden blunder. Well, Biden went to the Ukraine and Poland to start World War III. So I don't fucking understand what's in this guy's head. First of all, he keeps saying we're going to give you, we're going to support you, we're going to support you, he's going to give them another $100 billion, but yet won't let Poland provide them with fighter jets to basically end the war. So he's just prolonging it. Why? Why are we fucking warmongering? In the meantime, China has decided to throw in with Russia. This is World War III. This is the beginning of it. This is an historical thing. I mean, not in a good way, but this is basically the fucking beginning of World War III. Okay? Because of this weak son of a bitch. China just said, fuck you. They're going over to Russia. They pledged to give them aid. Xi Jinping had a fucking summit in Russia. You don't go to Russia unless you're looking to do business. Okay? And then I heard, and this is pure speculation, but I've been hearing this little scuttlebutt news clippings because the liberals have gone fucking crazy now, that Joe Biden, in a covert joint NATO training operation, whatever, ordered the bombing of one of the pipelines in Russia and Germany. Now, I don't know if that's true. And I certainly hope that it isn't, because if it is, that is a fucking act of war. It's a declaration of war on Germany and Russia. If that is actually true, because no because AOC and Hakeem Jeffries were both questioned about it on the news recently. I mean, some hysterical reporter went at them, two of them, and they kind of just like glossed over it, like pretended like, I don't know, I think about that, which makes me tend to think that could be a truth that might come out later on. So I've been saying it half in jest, half not, that this asshole's going to start fucking World War III. And if he actually did that, if he okayed that, if he greenlit that operation, I don't know, kids, it ain't going to be pretty. I can tell you that right now. We're all going to be fucking glowing in the next couple of months. But anyway, so he went to Ukraine and Poland, fucked everything up, and then he fell getting on the plane again. You can't make, no wonder why people don't take America seriously. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. On 52 farts. Let's let her rip, shall we? Before I let her rip, I should probably put my readers on because, I'm ancient now. All right. So off the top of the deck, here we go. A barking spider. It's a distraction intended to minimize the embarrassment associated with audible flatulence and involving the transference of blame to an imaginary creature. Okay, like stepping on a duck, or like, oh, look at that spider. Oh, look at it's like sleight of hand. Jesus Christ. Okay, kids. Get your tickets out. We're about to hop onto that maniacal, magical express into mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Oh, but woo-hoo! First stop, New York City. More specifically, Brooklyn. My hometown. A 4-foot alligator was found in Prospect Park the other day. Just what you need in Brooklyn. A fucking alligator running around. Because they don't have enough problems, right? Probably it's an abandoned pet because there are jerk-offs out there that think it's a good idea. Yo, man, let me get an alligator. And they take it home and it's this big, it's cute, and then they decide the fucking thing is 4 feet long. Okay? I mean, and that's still a baby alligator. When I was in Louisiana, this is a true story. When I was in Louisiana, I'm on a fucking fan boat, right? And one of the guys had a baby alligator in a cooler and they're passing it around. It was like a tour thing. So my friend's wife hands me the alligator. She was little, it was cute, you know? And all of a sudden, this fucking thing clamped down and bit my finger. It had sharp little teeth. And I'm banging the fucking thing on the boat. And the guy freaked the fuck out. These things are dangerous. They're not good pets, okay? Just so you know. They're not good fucking pets. So anyhow, a 4-foot alligator was found in Brooklyn. They said it appeared lethargic when it was found, and they say it was because of the cold. Bullshit! That alligator probably just ate a fucking junkie and got high. While we're in New York, let's go a little further up north to the Catskills. Kelsey Grammer. You know Kelsey Grammer, played Frasier Crane. He was serving beer last weekend at a ski resort called Bel Air Mountain. Basically, he was there promoting his new upstate brewing company, Faith American Brewing. After all of the years of battling drug and alcohol addiction, Kelsey Grammer found Jesus and became a devout Christian. Apparently, Jesus told him, you should open up a brewery, because that's not going to be a fucking problem. Oy. All right, next stop, Florida. A woman named Amari Hendricks went through the drive-thru of a McDonald's in Alamonte Springs and then pulled a gun on an employee over the fact that she believed she was owed a cookie. Yo, motherfucker, you gonna give me my cookie? I have the right to a free cookie. I don't know what promotion this fucking retard is talking about. Because I see McDonald's commercials all the time. I drive past McDonald's. At no point has I've ever seen a sign or a promo saying that if you come in and you get a meal, you get a free cookie. And even if that's a thing, I mean, honestly, it's a cookie. What the fuck are you doing? Settle the fuck down. Jesus Christ. It's not the end of the fucking world. Wow. Well, naturally, the police arrived and took the stupid bitch into custody. Who the fuck goes to jail over a cookie? This is why your kids are not on the fucking honor roll. Okay? Honestly, this is why. Next stop, North Carolina. Speaking of people who didn't make the honor roll, a passenger on an American Airlines flight named Tiffany Miles forced the plane to make an emergency landing in North Carolina because she breached the cockpit, demanding her free drink. Apparently, she was pissed because the stewardess was taking too long to bring her fucking drink. I ain't having this shit. These motherfuckers don't bring me my drink. I'm gonna fuck a motherfucker up. Who the fuck? I'm gonna talk to management on your ass. She right to the fucking cockpit. So now the fucking plane has to make an emergency landing. But what the fuck is wrong with these crazy bitches? Are their fucking wigs on too tight? Like, I don't get it. What's happening? Okay? If I was on this plane, this woman would not have to worry about jail. Okay? Because I would have actually beat the fuck out of her with a suitcase. I would have taken my fucking carry-on and bludgeoned this asshole to death for making me have to fucking take a layover in North Carolina. Next stop, Virginia. Since we're down south, Marymount College, which is a Catholic liberal arts university in Northern Virginia, is going woke. I know, we're all surprised. Hold on to your crucifixes, kids, because they're cutting core majors like theology. You get that? A fucking Catholic college that will no longer teach religion because it's divisive. What the fuck are you going to do? You're going to hand out degrees in coloring and crying into a pillow because of your feelings? I mean, cheese and crackers. What the fuck is the world coming to when even the Catholics abandon their core principles? Okay? I bet they're going. I bet they're still going to offer advanced altar boy anatomy for all the priests, though. I mean, that's not going away. But religion, we don't need it. Okay, next stop and final stop, California. So Steven Tyler from Aerosmith is being sued for child sexual assault by a groupie that he banged in the 70s. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. So this woman's name is Julia Misley. She was about 16 when he met her, and I think he was in like his early 20s or like late teens around that time. So she was a groupie. Matter of fact, he talks about it in his book. Okay, he put out this autobiography a number of years ago. I think it was like 2015. Great book, by the way. It's probably in paperback now, but if you get a chance, go pick it up. It's actually a good read. I learned a lot about him. But so while he was in Aerosmith, early years, they're touring the country and all that shit. Some groupie comes backstage during a fucking concert, Basically, these groupies went backstage to do drugs and fuck the rock stars. That's what they did, okay? So she probably didn't tell him she was 16 at the time. He fucked her, okay? It was consensual. It wasn't rape, okay? And then she wanted to go on tour with him, so her parents actually signed a guardianship agreement so that he could take her out of state without going to jail, okay? So... And now, 100 years later, this broad's got to be probably late 60s, early 70s. I think Steven Tyler's like mid-70s, right? Okay, so 100 years later, all of a sudden, you go, I was molested. No, you weren't. You were a fucking hoe. That's what you were, okay? At 16 years old, you knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. No one put a gun to your head, made you go to a concert. No one told you to go backstage and fuck Steven Tyler, and then get in his tour bus and fuck him from one end of the country to the other. In the book, he mentions this. And he says she was a barely legal angel, and he almost married her. You know what? Don't fucking blame Steven. Sue your own parents for signing a guardianship. Who fucking... Listen, if my 16-year-old daughter came to me and said, hey, Daddy, I met this rock star, and I want to go on tour with him. Can you sign guardianship agreements? I can tell you, without any shadow of any doubt, my killing spree would begin right then and there. After I punch a hole through my daughter's head, I would grab this rock star and break every fucking bone in his body and his face. I'd put him into a fucking coma. And then when he came out of his coma, I'd put him into a coma again. Okay? That's exactly what would happen. Who signs a fucking guardianship agreement so your little putana daughter could go fucking touring with a rock band? Okay, I'm sure they passed her around like a fucking joint. And I'm sure she was happy to blow everybody in the fucking band. Because that's what they did. And especially in the 70s. These fucking groupies went backstage for two things. Dick and drugs. Enough said. All right, kids, your sports update. So NFL, Daniel Jones, quarterback for the New York Giants. His contract is up, so he's in contract negotiations. They want to pay him scale, $34 to $35 million. This son of a bitch wants $45 million to stay a Giant. But my God, is this kid on fucking drugs? Did someone tell him he was a star? I mean, this was his first decent year since they fucking drafted him. Okay, it wasn't spectacular. I mean, it was pretty good. Not fucking great. Not a $45 million grad. I don't even think he's worth 34. I mean, yeah, all right. So he threw a lot of fucking touchdowns, okay? Not so many interceptions. But you know something? He choked in the fucking playoffs. He got his ass kicked every fucking time he went up against Philadelphia. This was your first decent year, kid. Settle the fuck down, okay? I mean, all of a sudden now he goes mentally irregular. He wants fucking $45 million? My God, I'm a uncle. You could get better fucking quarterbacks. Let him walk. Where does he think he's going? Jesus Christ, I miss Eli Manning. NHL. Rangers play the Caps Saturday at 1 o'clock. We're not going to talk about the fucking game that happened last night against the Red Wings. It was a fucking disaster. They play the Kings Sunday at 5. Islanders play the LA Kings tonight at 7:30. And they play the Jets Sunday at 3:30. NBA. Nets and Bulls tonight at 8 o'clock. Now, last week I misspoke. I said the Nets and the Bulls were playing last week. That was a mistake on my part. But, then again, I'm drinking when I do these fucking things, so give me a break. So they're playing, the Nets are playing the Bulls tonight at 8 o'clock, and they play the Hawks Sunday at 3 o'clock. Knicks play the Wizards tonight at 7. They play the Pelicans Saturday at 3:30. And the Bulls play the Wizards Sunday at 3:30 as well. Okay, kids, on Tommy's Pub and Grub Review. Well, Lenny's Pizza, located at 1969 86th Street in Bensonhurst, is closing after 70 fucking years. I can't believe it. Travolta made this place famous on Saturday Night Fever. Remember, he walks up to the pizza window and he grabs like the double slice. He puts 2 slices on top of each other and he's like munging the fucking thing as he's walking down 86th Street. That was Lenny's Pizzeria. Now, Lenny's Pizzeria was a good pizzeria. Is it the best pizzeria in New York City? No. But it's up there, okay? It's a famous joint. They got good slices. I can't say that they don't, okay? I've been there numerous times myself. I can't believe... The family, the father's retiring, and the daughter who works there, this lazy bitch doesn't want to take over the fucking pizzeria. The place is a goddamn gold mine. Why wouldn't you want to fucking take it over? I don't understand, okay? I don't get it. But, yeah, that's what's happening in Bensonhurst. And another fucking famous pizzeria in Brooklyn is closing also. Sal's Pizza in Carroll Gardens, which has been a staple there for 50 years. Another good pizza joint, okay, is also closing its doors on Sunday. But what the fuck is happening in Brooklyn, okay? Jesus Christ, it's like the pizza capital of the world. All the good places are shutting down. What's next, L&B? God forbid. Anyway, I'll give you the name of a pizzeria that isn't closing down. One of my favorites, Little Vincent's, over in Huntington, Long Island, of all places. Now, Little Vincent's is famous for 2 things. Being the only fucking thing in Huntington Village open past midnight. They're open, they stay open like 4 in the morning. And their cold cheese slice. A lot of people ask what... I don't know if they invented it, but they're famous for it. Okay, basically, it's a regular pizza slice. It's a hot slice, and then they take some extra cheese, but they just put it on cold. So they take some shredded mozzarella, they put it on cold. I know it sounds fucking like bonkers, but it's fucking delicious. It's probably the most delicious thing in the world. Matter of fact, when I go into a regular pizzeria, if I order a couple of plain slices, I ask them for like extra cold cheese to put on top, and they look at me like I'm fucking bananas. But I'm telling you, this place is famous for it. So after you drink it all night in Huntington Village, like I said, they got a fucking line out the door. They had to put a bouncer there. The guy's a little retarded, but he's a nice guy. Okay, so you're drinking all night. What's better when you're drinking than fucking pizza? Especially good pizza. Especially pizza that has cold cheese on it. Like, there was a girl I dated in Huntington. So I actually got privy to this many, many moons ago. I mean, I would grab a pie sometimes, and they give you like a whole soda cup of cold cheese. Yeah, it's fucking place is great. So if you're in the Huntington, sometimes I just drive to Huntington just for this. But if you're in the Huntington area, go there. I'm telling you, you'll fucking love it. It's the best. All right, kids, on What the Fuck Is That? We're going to talk about turtle dick. Now, I know, what is that? Is that an STD? Oh my God, is it a venereal disease? No, it's not, okay? Does it mean he fucks slow? No, it does not. Turtle dick is exactly what it sounds like. It's a turtle's dick. Apparently, these fucking turtles have huge cocks. Don't ask me why I know these things, okay? Don't ask me how I find these things out. I Google a lot of shit. And apparently, take a look. The fucking thing is like, has a little turtle. It's got a schlong like that on. And it looks like a suction cup. So apparently this thing, like, I watched a lot of videos, okay? So I'm going to give you a visual. So it goes in like a spear, and then it like opens up like a mushroom, and it like locks, and it's like, so that, yeah, it's fucking crazy. And apparently turtles make cum sounds. Take a look. I must have watched these videos 1,000 times. Talk about a cum face. You see that female turtle? She's like, look at this motherfucker over here. He's just... It sounded like Baby Yoda rubbing one out. So look, if your girl tells you that you're hung like a turtle, you say, thanks, babe, and you smack her on the ass. Okay, on Right or Racist. Alrighty. In 2002, the Medicine Institute reported that minorities are less likely to be given appropriate cardiac medications or to undergo bypass surgery and are less likely to receive kidney dialysis or transplants. Well, that's right. Ain't that Obamacare a bitch? All right, kids, on your PSA. We're going to talk about people who ask you to take your shoes off when you go to their house. Like, you ever go to somebody's house and they go, okay, take your shoes off, please? Fuck you! Okay? I don't take my shoes off for nobody. Maybe I should take my pants off and take a shit on your couch, too, while I'm at it. Okay? Listen, if you just got new floors and new carpeting, don't invite nobody over. I'm not taking I'm the asshole. I won't take my fucking shoes off. You know why? Because my shoes usually cost more than most people's cars. Okay? That's why. If you want to know. And it looks good. It's usually the best part of my fucking outfit. All right? It's a conversation piece. And I don't fucking take them off for no. Remember that movie Donnie Brasco? When they asked the guys to take their shoes off in a Japanese restaurant, they kicked the fuck out of the little Japanese guy. That's what I want to do to these people. Get the fuck out of my face with this shit. If you're worried about your floors, don't invite people over. It's very simple. If it's raining outside, you're going to have to mop and vacuum when everyone leaves. Put a mat down. Tell them to wipe your feet good. But I will not do that. Because, especially if they're wood floors, you're sliding all over. You place your pants are going under your fucking feet. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't taking shit off. Assholes. People are fucking stupid. Anyway. Stay COVIDless, kids. No mask, don't ask. Haters can kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? It's been your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you.